Hello and welcome to Epic Studios. I'm delighted to say that we welcome Anna Mudeka of the Anna Mudeka Band here for a chat about her music and for the Black History Month finale concert, which will be happening on Epic on November the 2nd. So we're going to have a chat about lots of influences, the music, and really a slice of music that is well worth a listen. So Anna, welcome to Epic Studios.
Thank you very much, James.
I'd just like to say how much we are looking forward to your performance on November the 2nd. Your reputation and quality of performance is second to none. And but it's described as Zimbabwean music, but I don't think that really does it justice. So can you tell me more about your influences?
I grew up in Zimbabwe, and the music of Zimbabwe is what first inspired me to become a musician. Growing up with my grandmother, who was a drummer and a singer, we knew, we were just brought up with music around. So Zimbabwean music for me means everything. But at the same time, I have created my own individual style of music, which is based around the mbira music of Zimbabwe.
So how does that fit in with the other musical traditions? One of the things I think that we'd like people to understand is that it's not just a frozen snapshot of a particular style of music, that it changes the whole time.
Yeah, not at all. If you look at even in Zimbabwe itself, there is so many different types of genres of music within Zimbabwe, and then you look at South Africa, there is countless amounts of different genres that people are playing, but it's not really exposed in the West. So kind of most people in the world don't know what's happening in Africa, but we've got the traditional style.
Well, I do. I listen to Paul Simon's Graceland album. That covers it, surely.
Okay, so you've covered that little corner. Well done. At least you've listened to a little bit of something. But it's very much I think it's important to get influenced, but then create something that's also individual. The artists who've done that in Zimbabwe, in my background, they're identified by that sound. So I couldn't possibly then go and replicate what Thomas Mapfumo's sound is, because people would just turn around and say, that's Thomas Mapfumo's sound, or that's Oliver Mtukudzi's. Anna's sound is from the traditional instruments, and then I bring my own individuality to it.
Well, and you've also talked before that you're inspired by the song, and that your creative process is very much driven by the sort of thinking of a song rather than falling in with a genre of music.
Absolutely. I hear a song in my head. There's two things I hear, is the bass and the song. So when I compose with bass in my mind, and that's the first instrument I want to hear when we start putting the music together. And then we then decide if the mbira will fit in, or if it just needs to be straight out guitar, bass, other instruments. We've worked with tabla players, we've worked with kora players. Anybody who we know that sound will create a really nice vibe, we just bring everybody in, because I think the world is about that big, and to kind of split it then, which is how it is now in the music business, is we're never going to reach the time when the whole music is going to be seen as one, because it's so split. But I just hope that there will be a time when more people can just listen to all music without the influence of just one particular
Well, I think
style.
that's also an aspect of the live performances that you put on, because it's very much about drawing people into experience and sort of take it so that so if you're coming along to a concert, then expect, well, perhaps you don't have to pick up an instrument, but you're going to have to take part.
You have to take part, definitely, because it's also part of the music back home. Everybody just takes part. I was quite surprised when I came here about 15, 20 years ago, and it wasn't normal for people to just sing or to just start dancing. Anybody, it's kind of the reverse of here. people, you struggle to keep people down in Zimbabwe when there is music,
Yeah.
sober or drunk. Here, they have to be drunk most of the time, or they have to have gone to school.
Yeah,
to
but
learn
have
to
you
dance.
seen us dance?
I have
So
seen it.
it's our gift to the world. It's not dancing as often as we might.
But it's important to remember
Yes,
that
yes.
everybody hears the music
Yes,
different.
yeah.
So when people come to our shows, we really encourage that openness, that, people say to me, oh gosh, where'd you get the energy from? I'm getting the energy from you. If I haven't got that rapport going with the audience, it's hard work.
Yeah.
And I feel like I'm not doing my job properly. But it only takes, by the third song, we've got them.
Well, I think that's absolutely right, and I think that's why we're so pleased to welcome you to Epic Studios, and I'm sure it'll be a great night. November the 2nd will be the actual performance, so check out the website for more. But you've brought something in, and I'm sure people have been wondering what it does, how it works, so...
Would you like to hear some?
I'd love to.
Okay, well, this is the mbira. This is the traditional music of Zimbabwe. It's our religion music as well. So this is what people would have played for their ancestors to communicate with their ancestors. But since late 1970s, it's been incorporated into music, and I'll play you a song. This is a song about the sunset from my people in Zimbabwe. Zuvaravira matema gore kutiravira, denga tenga marimade, denga tenga marimade. Zuvaravira matema gore kutiravira, denga tenga marimade, denga tenga marimade. Zuva, 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 ravira. Zuva, 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 ravira. Nangore mazaira, rasiga babai we moyo. Nangore mazaira, rasiga babai we moyo. Ariri mamu dendere, 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 ariri mamu dendere.
That was a privilege. Thank you very much for coming into Epic
Thank
Studios.
you. Thank you for
Anna.
inviting
Thank
me.
you.